Now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekends. I'm Megan Mamlock. Rachel Eiler has the night off. Hodag Country Fest will officially come to a close tonight for the 2021 season. But throughout the 9 days, if people decided to camp out, security and EMS have been busy making sure the attendees remain safe and followed the rules. I met with the security team to see how a year after COVID has changed the festival's security measures. During Hodag Country Fest, you can find Lewis Bath heading security. After 30 years, he says he's got it down to a science.
We have security 24/7, a lot of golf cart security, going through the campgrounds at night during the day, make sure nobody's on campers, loud music, being safe, not screwing around, stealing. We also do security in the pavilion, making sure everything's safe in there and everybody's behaving.
With more than 20,000 people on the grounds all week long, Bath needs to make sure every attendee is protected from possible tragedies.
We have an emergency evacuation plan and staging areas for everything that occurs here at Hodag.
It's not just security who ensure the safety of all those attending, but also the emergency medical personnel that work together.
If we see somebody that's, having difficulty walking, or they're passed out in somebody else's campsite because they can't find their own, we could call security and they would come and help us get them to the right place, or, whatever it takes to maintain the safety of the entire community here.
EMS personnel says the best thing you can do is pace yourself and stay hydrated to prevent ruining your weekend.
Don't try to do everything all in one day. Don't try to drink the whole bottle of alcohol. Don't try to outdo your neighbors with your campfire, and, be careful with the campfires. Everything is close in here, and people need to just use their own common sense.
And with more people in town for Hodag Fest, small businesses are seeing an uptick in sales and foot traffic, including hotels who say this is one of their busiest weekends of the summer season so far.
From what I understand, this is one of the main hotels that gets hit with a lot of guests during Hodag, where we were at max capacity.
The 96-bed Days Inn and Suites Hotel says the summer season is their busiest, typically with full bookings every weekend from July through August. With more visitors staying in hotels downtown, is also seeing the effects.
It helps, book up the rooms and help us for, the economy too, for everything. Helps the stores locally, and especially the little shops and stuff down the main street, Brown Street.
Claver adds that the hotel was 75% booked up with festival attendees, and today and tomorrow will be their busiest checkout days, with the concert finishing up later tonight. And we're now joined with meteorologist Andrew Kiekefer. The weather was beautiful this weekend. What do we have in store for this coming week?
The weather was certainly beautiful, Megan, and we'll continue to have a pretty pleasant stretch of weather for the next couple of days before changes are on the way. So for tonight, we've been carrying on those clear skies, and we'll take those overnight tonight. And right now, those current temperatures outside are around 60 degrees across northern and central Wisconsin, and we'll be getting down to the low 50s yet again tonight. So a very familiar pattern to the last several days. Now looking to the skies for the rest of our Sunday night, there will be some clouds. Those will be staying south towards central Wisconsin overnight, while the north woods in the UP will have a more starry night all around. So now to take you hour by hour, at the next 6 hours, we'll be having those temperatures quickly getting into the 50s, dipping on down to the low 50s by 4 a.m., and you'll notice mostly clear skies. And then for the rest of the night, we'll be continuing on with those clear skies, and starting off Monday, seeing that sun, and then those high temperatures making a run for 80 degrees. Megan?
Thanks, Andy. Governor Tony Evers has vetoed the Republican bills that would delay local redistricting efforts and prohibit Wisconsin police from enforcing any future gun control laws. This past Friday, Evers said that the redistricting bill creates too long of a delay in creating new maps, resulting in skewed maps that don't reflect the current populations. As for the gun bill, he said the measure would be unconstitutional because it would trump federal law. Wisconsin wildlife officials are asking people to be on the lookout for sickly birds. According to the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, they've seen a rise in sick birds in the eastern U.S. since May, and they add that they've seen a few scattered reports of birds with swollen, crusty eyes. The illness affecting the birds in the east has not yet been identified, nor is it known how the illness will be transmitted from bird to bird. An investigation is underway after a ride appeared to malfunction at a festival in Michigan. Cell phone video here from the scene Thursday night shows the base of the ride appearing to lift off of the ground. Concerned spectators then ran over to help keep the ride from turning over. The ride was set up at the National Cherry Festival in Grand Traverse County, and as you can see, there were a handful of riders on board when the incident occurred. Eventually, the ride was able to come to a stop, and everyone on board was able to walk away from the scene. The video showed people reuniting with loved ones, giving hugs after the terrifying ordeal. Thankfully, no serious injuries were reported. The ride was removed and taken to a factory in Ohio to look into what went wrong. Arnold Amusement says that the rides are inspected daily by employees and yearly by the state. They add that a third party also inspects their rides 3 times a year. Well, Chalk Fest took place over the weekend on Wausa's 400 block, bringing together artists of all ages as well as the greater Wausa community. Event organizers say the Chalk Fest is geared towards everyone as it is a way to experience the creation of art.
This event is great for public to come and watch the art being created from the beginning and then to the end. It's kind of a nice interaction between the artists and the spectators.
Over 350 art creations were made with chalk, and the artwork ranging from basketball stars to dogs. The mood was overwhelmingly joyous, with attendees being glad to have this opportunity to be together.
This has been a great year. We're so excited to be back. I think people are really ready to be out and about in the community, and this is one of those wonderful events that people can come and just stroll through the 400 block.
Last year, due to COVID-19, the event was held online. However, after the virtual year of 2020, Chalk Fest gathered visitors from all around Wisconsin during the 2-day event. The summer months are enjoyable for a variety of reasons: fishing, biking, or maybe a little bit of golf. Newswatch 12 Kyle Pozorski spoke with one golf course owners about how business is doing during the summer months.
Playing golf on a summer afternoon is something that anyone, no matter the age, can have fun doing. One Northwoods course owner agrees.
It's a great opportunity for them to get out and play with friends and family, co-workers, and enjoy themselves and have a good time. 2020
was a record year for Broman. However, he expected business to slow down for this summer.
This year, though, hasn't actually proven that. We're relatively flat to last year, the numbers we did do last year, and we are a little bit ahead of last year, too. So with the weather being as nice as it is, it's helped tremendously, and we're going in the right direction.
Broman says that part of the reason his and others' courses are doing so well is because golfers reconnected with the sport in 2020.
Those people who had their golf clubs in the back of their garages now pulled them out, and that trend has continued on. So they're back into the game, and they found out that they enjoyed it, and now they're continuing to play, as this summer's numbers are proving.
Enjoying the game of golf continues to be the driving factor, which leads to a lifelong passion for the game.
The golf business is one of those businesses where people don't need to be here. I'm not forcing them to come here. They're coming here because they want to have fun.
Broman wants everyone to enjoy golf at his course, and that is exactly what golfers can expect when visiting the fairways and greens of Pinewood. Reporting in Hershaw, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
The U.S. is taking a step forward in space tourism as British entrepreneur Richard Branson earned his astronaut wings after flying to space. I'll break down the details after the break. But first, here's a bit of a change coming up with the weather. Andrew Keykafer is in next with your full forecast on Newswatch 12 Weekends.
I think my teachers are really awesome. They're just so nice and willing to help with anything we need.
What I think everybody should know about the RVA is that it's not what you might think of as a typical homeschooling experience. It's very challenging.
Most people think that you don't get to talk to people if you're homeschooled, but it's the opposite of that.
It's flexible, but it offers each kid a chance to excel in subjects that they're good in, and it gives them extra support in the subjects that they need help in.
The RVA has changed my life by helping me prepare for college and encourage me to plan ahead for life.
Update your doors with our great selection of quick set lock sets and deadbolts. Whether you're adding security to an exterior door or simply updating a new lever, you'll save with 11% off on all of our quick set products. Let fresh air in while keeping bugs out with a replacement screen from Menards. Pet-resistant screening is durable and easy to install. Get 11% off all replacement screens. Save on everything to update your home now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Everybody loves popcorn and puffs, so Newswatch12 and Minocqua Popcorn and Puffs want to help you celebrate by sending tasty birthday treats.
If you want your chance to win a gourmet bucket of popcorn for you or your loved one, make sure to submit your birthday club entry on our website, WJFW.com.
One lucky viewer will win a free half-gallon bucket of Minocqua popcorn.
Hi, mates. It's the boatload sale going on at Hirschner's in Stevens Point. Sail in and sign up to win a boatload of crafts. You'll be very impressed with up to 33% off yarns and 25% off crochet and novelty latch hook kits. Have a hull of a time with diamond painting kits up to 50% off. And paint by number on sale for 25% off. See you soon at Hirschner's Retail Outlet Store on Hoover Road, located 1 block west from I-39 in Stevens Point.
Tonight we have a close to perfect conditions for weather for a summer weekend. So tonight we are seeing kind of that hazy sunset like we saw last night. Here's a viewer photo from Mark out of Park Falls. Similar night to tonight that led into a pretty starry night all around last night, and we'll do that again tonight. The main weather event going on in the Midwest area has been this guy down here, this low pressure center that's been kind of dragging along areas south of Wisconsin through Illinois right now. A big slow mover down there giving sets of rain showers and thunderstorms. So that's going to be crossing the area to our south for the next day or two, which will be bringing a couple sprinkles into Wisconsin, but those will be minimal. So let me show you what I mean here. We go on our Monday, staying mostly dry throughout the day, having a few clouds developing, but it should be more of that sunny day all around. And then getting into overnight, we'll be having a few goes of thunderstorms down towards southeastern Wisconsin. And then later on through the rest of the morning, we'll see a couple sprinkles getting up towards northeastern Wisconsin, but those will be very light, just getting the ground wet. We'll look at those rainfall totals in just a second. And then getting into overnight Tuesday, we'll be drying on out once again, having more of a starry night, just like we're going to be having tonight. And then after that, we'll be having more rain chances on the back half of the week. So Wednesday and Thursday will be pretty good rain-making days, followed up by a slight rain chance coming our way on Friday. So looking at those future rainfall totals, like I said just a few minutes ago, very light sprinkles are going to be due for northern Wisconsin, while southern Wisconsin, a little bit closer to that low pressure center, we'll be having more about a quarter to a third of an inch of rain. That's going to be by early Wednesday morning. But now Wednesday, we're going to be getting a lot more rain. So looking at that rain Wednesday through Thursday all the way into Friday, we'll be seeing at least 1.5 inches of rain towards central and southern Wisconsin. Northern Wisconsin, at least 1 inch of rain as well, but slightly less for our totals, as we'll be picking up those rainfall totals later on in the week, while southern Wisconsin gets that start coming up tomorrow. So looking at our regional forecast coming up for Monday across the Badger State, northern parts of the state will be seeing plenty of sun, maybe a little bit of haze as well, and those high temperatures reaching for 80 degrees, while central Wisconsin will deal with a few more clouds, and there will be those sprinkles off towards areas in southern Wisconsin, but all around a pretty warm day yet again all across the Badger State. And those conditions will be continuing for the rest of the forecast period. Here we go with those high temperatures for the upcoming week, steadily in those upper 70s to low 80s, and we'll feel a little more humid as the week goes on, so not as much of that dry feel that we've been having this weekend. So what we have right now in Eagle River is is going to be those clear skies, so a starry night ahead. Temperatures right now at 60 degrees. We could get down another 10 degrees overnight. And over in Stevens Point at 57 right now, also with those clear skies. And you'll notice any wind out there is going to be very minimal overnight, so kind of that stillness to the air yet again. So then later on tonight, we'll have those lows dipping on down to those low 50s, upper 40s. Again with the starry night, and we could be having some fog developing late as well. And then getting into our Monday, we'll be seeing mostly sunshine yet again, maybe a little bit of haze for some of us. And those high temperatures will be making a run for 80 degrees, and that will be along with a light east breeze at 5 miles per hour. And now for a look at your 7-day forecast, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, is going to show a pretty decent start to the week outside of a couple sprinkles on Tuesday, and then we'll follow it up with more rain chances for the middle part of the week. Megan?
Thanks, Andy. Billionaire Richard Branson literally has an out-of-this-world experience. The founder of Virgin Galactic took off for space in his own rocket on Sunday morning. John Lawrence reports.
What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day.
Another giant leap for mankind taken this weekend as Richard Branson became the first person to ride a self-funded rocket into suborbital space.
Congratulations to all our wonderful team at Virgin Galactic for 17 years of hard work to get us this far.
Prior to Sunday's historic launch from New Mexico, the founder of Virgin Galactic said this step was for all those who actually want to reach for the stars.
My mission statement is to turn the dream of space travel into a reality. For my grandchildren, for your grandchildren, for everyone.
Branson, 2 pilots, and 3 others took a 2,300 mile per hour ride more than 50 miles up to touch the edge of space.
Complete experience of a lifetime.
And that experience ended roughly 1 hour later when the VSS Unity space plane landed safely at Spaceport America, and Branson was reunited with his family.
I think like most kids, I have dreamt of this moment since I was a kid, and but honestly, nothing could prepare you for the view of Earth from space. I mean, the whole thing, it was just magical.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
There are more than 600 people who have signed up for the future Virgin Galactic flights, paying more than $200,000 each for a trip into space. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, who sent a congratulatory message to Branson earlier this weekend, is scheduled to make his own jaunt into space on July 20th. His company hasn't yet started to sell tickets to the public. Well, Griffin, Wisconsin sports fans got a fill this weekend.
Oh, it was a very busy day in Milwaukee. I mean, the Bucks, Brewers, it was a great day, and it was NBA Finals time for those Bucks. First time since 1974. Brewers are looking to get in the win column. We got all that coming up in sports next.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City. Our prices will floor you.
An engagement ring is the defining symbol of a lifelong promise, and that's why choosing Lee Ayers Jewelers is so important. As a family business, they know how important your search is, and they take great pride in helping you find the perfect engagement ring. For Lee Ayers, it's all about taking care of you, the customer. From in-store goldsmiths to custom jewelry design by Thomas Daling, they do it all. Begin your lifelong promise by choosing Lee Ayers Jewelers, downtown Stevens Point.
Harmonious Whale is coming to the Campanile Center for the Arts on Saturday, July 17th. These purveyors of Americana-infused gypsy jazz take their listeners on a ride with music from the hot club sounds of Paris to the deepest blues of the Memphis Delta and folk scenes across every town America. Every performance is played from the heart and infused with a perfect balance that firmly proves music truly does make the world a better place. See Harmonious Whale at the Campanile Center for the Arts, 7 p.m. Saturday, July 17th.
So show a little kindness, please. I mean, who couldn't use a new pair of shoes?
This week. Hey, I thought it was an honor just to be a category on Jeopardy.
Stephanopoulos for 1,000, please.
But to be the guest host? Now that's awesome.
George Stephanopoulos on Jeopardy.
It has been such an incredible and fun week so far.
And it's all for a worthy cause.
Jeopardy's going to be matching your winnings today and donating them to Share Our Strength's No Kid Hungry campaign. Their goal is simple. Every child in America should have the food they need.
All week on Jeopardy!
Weekdays at 4:30. Brought to you locally by North Star Mohican Casino Resort. Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroin starts now.
The first two games of the NBA Finals obviously didn't go very well for the Bucks. They were down 2-0 in the series, but with a win tonight, they're right back in it, and that home crowd knew that they had to be loud. I mean, the fans were amped outside the Deer District. First time the NBA Finals are back in Milwaukee since 47 years. A tough start for this game, though, for the Bucks in the first. Jay Crowder, that's a three-pointer, and that one is good. The Suns led by 3 at the end of the first. But the next quarter belonged to the Bucks. They outscored Phoenix by 18 points. Look at the hustle, P.J. Tucker giving it to Giannis. That kind of play is what wins championships. And then later on, it's Devin Booker. He gets his shot blocked. And then in transition, it's Drew Holiday getting fancy. Behind the back to Chris Middleton. Back to Holiday to Portis for the jam. I mean, this quarter was unbelievable for the Bucks. They led by 15 heading into the halftime. Milwaukee would keep it up in the third, up 14. Giannis able to get his own rebound, puts it back, and the foul. Greek Freak had a monster of a game, 41 points, 13 rebounds. And then the closing seconds, Giannis finds Pat Connaughton 4-3 to put Milwaukee up by 22 points. Then in the fourth, it was just that kind of day for the Bucks. Chris Middleton, he's going to pop the three. That's going to roll in. Bucks win Game 3, 120-100. Now, before players can pack their bags and either play on the national stage or relax for a few days, the Brewers had to take care of some business against the Cincinnati Reds. The all-star Brandon Woodruff on the bump. Cincy would rough him up, though, in the first. Joey Votto laces that one back up the middle. Jackie Bradley Jr. is able to freeze the runner at third, but the Reds are going up 1-0. Now, Milwaukee would even things up, though, in the sixth. JBJ with a single through the hole. Jace Peterson's going to fly around the bases and score. This game is all tied up at 1 apiece. Josh Hader would come in the ninth inning and try and keep the things they were. But with the bases jammed, Nick Castellanos is going to make them pay. A 2-run RBI base hit. The Reds take 3 of 4 from the Brewers. They win 3-1. Now, although it doesn't receive the pomp and circumstance as the NFL or NBA drafts, Major League Baseball invited new players to the professional ranks today. The Brewers held 2 first-day draft picks, and at selection number 15, the Crew drafted outfielder Sal Frelick from Boston College. And then in the second round, Milwaukee picked up second baseman Tyler Black from Wright State. And keeping it with the Brewers, they will be coming out in a strong numbers to Tuesday night All-Star game. For the third consecutive time, the Crew will have 5 representatives at the Midsummer Classic. And with that year, with the pitching staffs had, it's no surprise that 4 hurlers were selected. Corbin Burns, Brandon Woodruff, Freddie Peralta, and Josh Hader were all named to the roster. For Burns and Peralta, this will be their first appearance at an All-Star game. Meanwhile, the Brewers will also send catcher Omar Narvaez to Denver. He is also making his first All-Star roster. But a scary report came out of Denver recently, potentially involving the All-Star game. 4 people were arrested on Friday at a Denver hotel after police found hundreds of rounds of ammunition and multiple guns. The hotel is located only a block away from Coors Field, which is where the All-Star game is going to be played on Tuesday. Denver police feared a Las Vegas-style shooting during the game, but the FBI has now come out and said there is no reason to believe that suspects with guns and ammo posed a threat to the game. Megan, hopefully everything will be okay and we can just enjoy the best players in the league playing America's pastime.
Well, let's hope so. Everyone has a bucket list. For some, it can be as simple as getting or trying on a wedding dress. When we return, we'll hear how one woman turned 94-year-old grandmother's dream into a reality. We'll be right back.
When you buy a mattress from Slumberland
and sleep on it for 120 nights,
if you're not happy, we'll make it right.
Get this Sealy Memory Foam Queen mattress for just $399.
Or come lay on our selection of 8 memory foam mattresses, all for under $1,000.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If this sounds all too familiar, Renewal by Andersen is your best start-to-finish window replacement solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows that help keep your home warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer, and quieter all year long.
It was easily the best decision we've ever made in this house.
Don't make the mistake of buying poor quality vinyl windows. Renewal by Andersen uses exclusive Fibrex material that's stronger than vinyl, will not warp or bow, and never needs painting. They manufacture your windows in the USA and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty that covers both product and installation.
Call now to schedule your free, no-obligation design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited-time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't wait another minute. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
At Lenz Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Lenz truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to LenzTruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to LenzTruck.com.
Lenz Truck. When you buy a mattress from Slumberland
and sleep on it for 120 nights,
if you're not happy, we'll make it right.
get this Sealy Memory Foam Queen mattress for just $3.99.
Or come lay on our selection of 8 memory foam mattresses, all for under $1,000.
The old saying, it's never too late, is proving true for a 94-year-old grandmother in Alabama. It was one comment about what she never got to do that led to her granddaughter making it happen. Ashley Gooden has the story.
It's wearing me out. I didn't mean for it to go this far.
Mrs. Martha Tucker is basking in her newfound fame. All over the world, people have shared photos and videos of her trying on wedding dresses. Her granddaughters posted them on Facebook, and of course, they went viral.
What are we gonna do with Grandma? Because once we tell her this, the celebrity status is gonna blow her mind.
This all started when Martha was watching one of her favorite movies, Coming to America, and made a comment during the wedding scene.
I've always wanted to try on a wedding dress. I never got a chance to try on a dress, and I was like, that's something easy. I can make that happen.
And so she did.
I get married. Our grandmother has sacrificed so much for us. So to be able to turn around and grant her a want, that was just priceless for me.
She also sacrificed for others, a Parker High School graduate who dedicated more than 50 years of her life as a poll worker to making sure black votes counted. The day she originally got married, she was supposed to be going to see her first movie. So as you can imagine, she was surprised.
Very much so. And I haven't got to that movie as of today.
It wasn't her dream wedding, but she did say I do.
So what did you say to him when you ended up?
I can't say that.
But what she can say, finally trying on a wedding dress was a dream come true.
I looked in the mirror at myself, want to know, who is that? Yeah, I was very excited. I felt great. I told you it felt just like I was getting married.
Dear night owls, when darkness falls, our stunning style takes flight as we soar over city streets. And our fuel economy is ever so wise. This ride's a hoot. Trust us, Toyota sedans.
Right now, you can lease a stylish new 2021 Camry for just $239 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Menards has everything you need to give your bathroom a fresh, updated look. Check out our great selection of Dakota vanities. They feature generous interior storage in a variety of styles and finishes to choose from. Right now, save with 11% off on all Dakota vanities. Update your bathroom with Delta. Delta showers have smooth wall surfaces that are mildew resistant and easy to clean. Get 11% off all Delta showers and start your next project today.
Save big money at Menards.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Your Buick parks itself. That's so you.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kind of got a sixth sense.
And a head-up display. They're here.
You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yep.
So you.
It is.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Pay no interest for 72 months, plus current eligible Buick owners get $500 purchase allowance on most 2021 Buick SUV models.
Check out our 13,000 square foot newly renovated space in Eagle River. We focus only on welding so you can spend more time making sparks fly in our 36 welding booths. Finish the welding program in just 4 to 6 months. Our school is set up like a workplace, so you'll be ready to get working right away. 99% of students find employment before or right after graduation. At AWI, we go beyond basic code standards and aim for perfection. As we work hard, we definitely have fun along the way.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Welcome back to a final look at your forecast. Right now we have those temperatures in the upper 50s, low 60s, and we have a few more degrees to shave off for overnight. We'll be getting on down to the low 50s, upper 40s with no wind, and that will be under a starry night overall and having some fog developing late, which will dissipate into early Monday, which will give us then a pretty starry night, or sunny day all around. High temperatures once again making a run for 80 degrees. And then those 80s will be pretty common for the rest of the week, with those high temperatures topping out around 80 degrees all week long. So pretty nice in a couple of days coming up, you guys. And even down at the Deer District, it was pretty nice as well.
Oh my God, they were jumping around. I mean, they had all the reasons to celebrate, and hopefully it'll stay nice for them next game. For Game 4, we need a win.
That's right.
We do. It'll be my first. Well, that's it for your news around the Northwoods. Have a pleasant evening and a wonderful tomorrow.